Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor, consultant, teacher and speaker. Here, we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy: sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds. I often hear this from my mentees. Jürgen, I have sent so many applications, but I never get an answer. On some social media platforms, people complain that they have sent 500 CVs and never got invited to a single interview. This is terrible and hard to deal with, as it demolishes our self-esteem and self-worth. But you cannot give up if you need a job. So is sending more applications the answer? Let's start from the basics. The purpose of a resume is to generate an invitation for an interview. Nothing more, nothing less. It is not a biography, but a piece of communication. To apply for jobs, meaning sending your resume and potentially a cover letter or letter of motivation, you can use one of two strategies. First, send as many applications as possible, hoping that one will do the trick. This is a numbers game, hoping that the more you send, the higher your chances for an invitation become. Second, make every application as relevant as possible for the organization and job you want to apply for. This is the quality game, tailoring your communication as much as possible to the recipient, hoping that the more you show how you can solve their problem, the higher your chances for an interview invitation become. If you have sent many, you are likely playing the numbers game. Here are 11 reasons why your application might have been rejected. The problem is that they will not let you know. Lack of qualifications or experience, poor fit with job requirements, overqualification, strong competition, or a poor reputation. Those 5 are out of your immediate control. You could change them, but it will take time. The others you have full control over. They are mistakes you can avoid. Incomplete or inaccurate information, easy to fix. Red flags in employment history, easy to fix. Just tell them what happened. Negative online presence, easy to fix. Failure to follow application instructions, easy to fix. Poor application material, and last not least, lack of enthusiasm or motivation. Let's talk about the last 2 and get into the 99 seconds right now to see how to fix those. If you are playing the numbers game, you are not tailoring your material to the organization and role. Instead, you send generic resumes and cover letters. Trust me, each recruiter will see this immediately, and it will take them less than 7 seconds to decide to stop reading and therefore rejecting your application. If a human being is reading your material at all, as it became so easy to apply for jobs, companies are receiving more and more applications. Instead of filtering them out themselves, they use artificial intelligence tools to automatically rate each application and send thanks but no thanks messages back to the candidates below a certain rate. If your application material does not read like an answer to the job ad, it will go onto the reject pile, either by human or artificial intelligence. An answer typically includes relevant keywords from the job ad. This will give you the points for a good rating. But there is more to it. Here are the reasons why generic applications and playing the numbers game is a really bad strategy, and doing even more of this is much worse. In her 1983 book, Sudden Death, the mystery novelist Rita Mae Brown had a fictional Jane Fulton say, "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results." With your generic application, don't fall into this trap. Organizations discard generic applications because they demonstrate a lack of effort, personalization, and understanding of the specific job or company. Here are Some reasons why generic applications are commonly rejected. Lack of evidence. Generic applications often lack specific details and fail to address the requirements of the job or the needs of the company. They may not highlight your relevant skills, experiences, or qualifications that are essential for the position. As a result, companies may perceive you as a poor fit. Absence of customization. Generic applications are typically not tailored to the specific company or position. They lack personalized content, such as mentioning the company's name, referencing specific job responsibilities, or addressing the hiring manager directly. This lack of customization gives the impression that you are not genuinely interested in the particular opportunity. Failure to demonstrate knowledge of the company. Companies will appreciate you when you show genuine interest and understanding of their organization. Generic applications often lack references to the company's mission, values, products and services, recent achievements, or industry trends. This oversight can lead to rejection, as it suggests a lack of research or enthusiasm. Ineffective cover letter or resume. Generic applications often come with generic cover letters and resumes. These documents lack specific examples, accomplishments, or achievements that showcase your suitability for the job. Companies look for well-crafted application materials that clearly demonstrate your qualifications and potential contributions. Missed opportunity to showcase uniqueness. Generic applications fail to capture your unique strengths, experiences, and perspectives. They do not highlight what sets you apart from other candidates or how your skills can bring value to them. Companies seek individuals who can bring fresh ideas and diverse perspectives, and generic applications do not convey this effectively. Lack of attention to detail. Generic applications often contain errors, such as spelling mistakes, grammatical errors, or inconsistent formatting. These mistakes reflect a lack of attention to detail and can create a negative impression. Companies may reject such applications as they seek candidates who display professionalism and strong communication skills. Perception of disinterest or laziness. When you submit a generic application, it can convey a lack of effort, enthusiasm, and motivation. It suggests that you are using a one-size-fits-all approach without investing the time and effort to tailor your application. This perception can lead to rejection, as companies prefer candidates who demonstrate genuine interest and dedication. Failure to address gaps or career transitions. Generic applications often do not effectively address any employment gaps or career transitions you may have. Companies may have concerns about those aspects and look for candidates who can explain any gaps or transitions in a clear and convincing manner. Without addressing these issues, your application may be rejected. Lack of enthusiasm and passion. Generic applications tend to lack the energy and enthusiasm that comes with a personalized and tailored application. Hiring managers want to see applicants who are genuinely excited about the opportunity and passionate about the industry or field. A generic application can give the impression that you are not particularly interested or enthusiastic, leading to rejection. Failure to demonstrate cultural fit. Companies often prioritize cultural fit when evaluating applications. They look for individuals who align with the company's values, work style, and team dynamics. Generic applications usually do not address these aspects and may fail to demonstrate how you would integrate well into the company's culture, resulting in rejection. Lack of specific achievements or contributions. Generic applications tend to focus on generic responsibilities, and job descriptions without highlighting your specific achievements or contributions. Companies are interested in candidates who can demonstrate tangible results and showcase how they have made a positive impact in previous roles. Without highlighting such accomplishments, your application may be seen as unremarkable and is rejected. Failure to follow application guidelines. Companies often have specific instructions or requirements for submitting applications, such as attaching certain documents or providing specific information. Your generic application may not adhere to these guidelines, demonstrating a lack of attention to detail or an inability to follow instructions. This can lead to rejections, as it indicates a potential lack of professionalism or suitability for the position. Overall poor presentation. Generic applications often lack a polished and professional presentation. They may be hastily put together, contain formatting errors, or lack visual appeal. Companies prefer applicants who present themselves well and pay attention to the overall presentation of their application materials. A poorly presented application can create a negative impression and results in rejection. To drastically increase your chances of success, you should take time to research the organization, understand the job requirements, and tailor your application material accordingly. By addressing the specific needs of the organization and showcasing your qualifications, you can stand out and increase your likelihood of progressing in the hiring process. If you change your numbers game to the quality game, you will not need to send hundreds of CVs. These were, in a bit more than 99 seconds, some thoughts on how to fix hundreds of applications and no response. Hope you enjoyed listening, and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. It will be another extra large episode, as I will chat with 2 highly intelligent guests about the importance of learning. There's much talk about them all over the place, so I am happy not to talk about them, but with them. Stay tuned, this will be exciting. In the meantime, should you have any remarks, please let me know and maybe leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Simply go to www.99scp.com, SCP like Seconds Career Podcast. Also, please do not forget to press follow, and if you see a bell or heart icon to be notified when new episodes are coming out, please press that too, so you will never miss a new one. This was another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. Thank you very much for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you are following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious, and shine.